Have you ever received a YouTube notification that says your payment have been sent, but when you go into your bank account, you find that there's no payment? It's empty. This is the right video. I'm going to help you request that money. So to begin with, you first need to confirm that your YouTube money has been sent. You need to go to YouTube Studio and AdSense, payments and transactions. Then from there, the status has to say paid or payment sent, like you see on my screen there. Note the pay date and note the amount. Note the payment method, if it's bank transfer or wire. Important notice is that once YouTube has sent you the money, they cannot reverse it. The bank has to trace it. So you need to communicate with your bank to check whether the money is there, stuck somewhere, or it hasn't been delivered to the bank yet. So the bank is going to ask you to deliver the SWIFT code, which I'm going to show you how you request it from your AdSense account. So if your YouTube money isn't in your bank, it's usually a delay up to 15 business days. Incorrect bank detail according to number, SWIFT or BIC, or a failed transfer due to mismatched info. So what we're going to do is to request SWIFT UTR and fill that AdSense form to request for the SWIFT copy. Third, payment type, wire. Then you fill up those details I said you should keep in mind. And then after that you submit. And you'll be done. You need to contact your bank. This only can happen after 15 days waiting period from the date that AdSense has sent the money to your account. So if that period has passed, it's then that you can request to trace your funds. That of which it is the period of between the 21st and the 26th of that month. Like AdSense after sending money will tell you that you need to wait 15 working days before you could receive your payment, and that statement is sent around the 7th to the 11th of that month. Yes, it's like that. Payments are processed between the 7th and the 11th, and they reflect between the 21st to the 26th. So if that period passes and your payment has been sent but is not yet reflected in the bank account, this is what you need to do. And tell them that I'm expecting an international bank transfer from Google or YouTube, and it hasn't reflected yet in my account. So the bank will ask you to hand them over your account number, your payment date, the amount you're expecting, and the sender, which is Google LLC or Google AdSense. And after that, they will request you to send the SWIFT code so that they'll be able to track your payment. But here is the trick. Most of the time, payments fail or delay because you did not enter the right SWIFT code for your bank, or you misspelled your name or something, the requirement is that your name, your AdSense name should match correctly with your banking detail names. Again, you need not to Google the zip code of your bank. You need to call them and ask for it, because there's a possibility that you entered the wrong one for that specific branch. And again, you need to confirm whether they have an intermediary bank that uses the USD, or you're going to be using that bank as your main and primary bank. The intermediary bank that you're going to be using needs to specifically be based in the US. But if your bank is not doing that, you need to ask them if there's such a thing. They will give you the bank and the SWIFT code of that particular bank. So after all that, you need to make sure that you update your banking details in AdSense, whereby you're going to go to AdSense, payments, setting, manage your payment method, and then you'll be able to change your bank name if you didn't put it right for the first time, and you change your account number. You put in the correct SWIFT code this time, and you include the intermediary banking details if it's required. Make sure that you make everything correct, because even one letter that is wrong can turn into a failed payment. The last step of this process is for you to wait for your payment to bounce back. This normally takes 2 to 4 weeks after you have received that message that says payment has failed. You need to wait for the next payment cycle. So most of the reason why payments will fail is when you have inputted that wrong SWIFT code, or the missing intermediary bank, or bank doesn't accept USD wires, or account name differs from your AdSense account name, or you're not yet verified. So you need to make sure that everything is order is you need to make sure that everything is in order before you can go ahead and request for that SWIFT code. If you find this information helpful, kindly go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. Until we meet again in my next videos. See you and bye for now.